This is Kyle Newman,
This is Jacob Sloboshan.
reporting for the Baker Orange.
Under the direction of Melanie Massey, the Director of Library Services, Collins Library has seen some new and welcome changes and additions for this academic semester. One of the new changes students can take advantage of are the new textbooks the library now provides for both bibliotherapy and academic classes. The library has purchased one copy of every textbook for each course this semester that students may come and check out in 3-hour intervals. The books are not allowed to leave the library, however, so be sure to plan some time to sit down in advance.
In an interview provided by Alyssa Lamb, we were able to get some more in-depth information from Mrs. Massey.
Is there a particular time of day that you would recommend students come in for that, or kind of just at their convenience?
We have evening hours, and so a lot of times it's really popular from 7 to 9 p.m. at night. We get a lot of students in here. If you're having difficulty getting the book you want, come at 8 o'clock in the morning when we open, because that's probably when we have the least students until about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
But really in between classes.
Between classes.
Work too.
Another new addition to the library is a 3D printer. Students are welcome to come and use the computers located near the printer to either design or download an object from online and print it for class or personal usage. There will be a sign-up sheet that will be put out in the next upcoming weeks for students to sign up on.
I know we talked about the reserve shelf, but one thing that I was really excited to chat with you a little bit more about was the new 3D printer. Can you just give me a little bit more information on that, if students are able to use it, and kind of what that process is like?
Okay. I'm really excited about the 3D printer. The past two, the college I was at prior to Baker, and I was in K-12, and we always had 3D printers. I think they're great for any student. We don't charge for a student to come in and use the 3D printer. You can be at the beginner level, you can be advanced. We have biology students that can print replicas of organs. So if they're studying the circulatory system, they could print the heart and the lungs and label it. We have some paint and markers to label it, and then use that to help understand the system and to give a presentation. We have students who've come in and print checkers and chess pieces, artifacts. If you're giving a research presentation and you've studied something in history, you could actually print a replica and use that as a model. Band students, we've had musicians break something on an instrument and print the missing part. Really, the sky's the limit.
Awesome. That is amazing. I'm
Yeah.
so excited to hear that. So I know that you said that this is something that you were able to utilize at other universities and other organizations that you worked for. Is that kind of what inspired the purchase of the printer for Baker, or what led you to do that?
I was very interested in having a 3D printer here, and I've had conversations with Dean, Dr. Russell, and she is a huge supporter of library services and bringing technology to the library. So it was through Dr. Russell and her technology program that we were able to get it.
Awesome.
And lastly, the library has new hours this semester. Students are now able to stay in the library from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. through 4:30 on Friday. Saturdays are closed all day, but Sundays are open from 1 to 9 p.m. This new change allows students several more hours in the library to look at books or take advantage of the study rooms. For the rest of the information on the new changes to the library this year, you can find them by going to thebakeraorange.com and reading the full article by Alyssa Lamb.
This has been Jacob Sloboshan,
And Kyle Newman.
reporting for the Baker Orange.